Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to our playthrough of Galactic Civilizations for Supernova as the Drath Freehold. When we left off, we had made a bit of progress, kicking the Korath out of our borders, who we're currently at war with, and we're fixing to make a push into Korath territory and maybe even capture the homeworld. We have our fleet arrayed and our siege ships bringing up the rear here, and hopefully with this amount of ships, we can make some progress. Even if we capture like a world or two, I would be happy. We don't need to eradicate the Korath unless they really force us to. But let's see how that works out for us. Diplomatically, things are still looking okay. We're gonna go through and just make sure we have up trade routes and open borders with everybody, open treaties. Because we would like everybody to stay friendly with us while we deal with these guys. Alright, let's get some open borders here. Unfortunately, they won't be able to pay us for it, but what if we request a module? No modules on offer. Promethion's always pretty good to have. Alright, fine, we'll just give you this for free. I accept. Excellent. Alright. It has been nearly 5 years since we left our star system to explore the galaxy. We are no longer vulnerable to a planet-wide extinction event, and we have brought our life, to new worlds. A celebration is held on each of our worlds. It is a time for our people to reflect on the progress we have made to get to this point. Stories are told of the dreams of thousands of years of our ancestors being realized by our generation, and we are excited to see what the next year brings. Everyone enjoy the festivities. Plus 10 culture points and plus 20% approval for 10 months. That is quite good indeed. If we have a look at our approval, it's very high, even for being on a medium taxes. That's like really good. We should be raking it in. We have a trade button down here. Oh my gosh. Origin and then destination, and it shows the trade revenue. I have never seen this screen before. Available trade licenses. We found it. Total monthly revenue from trade routes 70. Damn. So these are trade routes to us, and these are our trade routes. Oh my goodness! I think the last time I pressed this button, there wasn't this much information here. This is great. Can I cancel trade routes from this screen? Because that was a problem that I had last time. I mean, I can't select my own trade routes, but I can select theirs. I don't think I can cancel trade routes, but at least we know what our trade licenses are, even if we don't have a tooltip that tells us whether or not we can trade if we already have a full 6, or if we go over that limit, is there a penalty? We're not sure, but we're not using our full amount, which means we're going to want to do some trading. And trading is just a good way to maintain diplomacy anyway, so that's something we're going to have a look at. As for our fleets here, what I would like is to get... This is a frigate, just a lone frigate. We're going to use you to scout ahead of us because our sensors sort of suck. And the AI's movement is so good that they could just come screaming out of the fog of war and murder our valuable ships, which we would like to avoid. Here's our capital ship. We're going to actually get him to join up with one of these fleets, and as soon as these guys get a little bit closer, we will make that push. We have a constructor that's heading out over this way. And we're going to use this constructor to make a military base, a point of assault from right here, as you do get a bonus from being within range of a starbase. Okay, Martin 1. Martin 1 isn't really a massive producer. I think we're just going to need military reinforcements. So let's crank out some fighters, some very basic stuff. That'll be okay. This planet will return to us, and it'll take a couple more turns, 1 or 2 more turns, and that'll be ours. Our borders continue to expand. This is all good. Let's see what the game has in store for us. Okay. Now we do have another siege ship here. Go into our siege fleet. We would like you with a logistics of 6 to have a little bit of backup. Like that. And these 2 ships we could maybe use to escort. Alright, let's go ahead and merge these fleets if we can. Okay, fly you out. Go ahead and group these, create a fleet. Nice. And we've got this random spaceship here serving as reinforcements. How about that? Okay, are we ready to make a push? I'm not sure. We've come across an ancient artifact near Martin, one believed to have come from an ancient precursor civilization. Upon activating it, it has evaluated our status and offered us aid. What are your orders? We can study the artifact, getting us +1 tech. Egalitarianism can go up to 8, and we get a colonist. Or we can get the nail ship, which is a prototype ship, a one-off that we can build that if we lose it, it's gone forever, but I think we could rebuild it. Speaking of ships, we do have the option of getting out some more capital ships, and I think this is a good idea. We need ships, and we need ships in a hurry. Now, we would like people with high diligence and high resolve, I think, to go in these ships. This guy is pretty good. 10 and 11, we would like more, but these guys sort of suck in that regard. Can we pull them out of, say, diplomatic positions? You're a decent guy. You're a decent guy. So, you could be a diplomat. You could be a diplomat. Let's get you to replace this person as our diplomat. We're going to want diplomats everywhere, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But let's go ahead and sort out our ship situation. And of these ships, I mean, they're all good. This guy has unlimited range, but we don't really care about that. What we care about is its HP and military rating. But that's largely based on diligence and resolve. As you see here, increased hit points based on diligence, increased attack based on resolve. So let's go ahead and stick you into the Morning Star. We need another commander here. We have another decent diplomat knocking around. I guess you're the best. But you do have a very high social skill. I suppose you could also be a decent guy to replace him. So let's get you to replace this guy. I don't think we need you with the Iconians. Let's slot you in somewhere where it's actually decreasing, like the Zolotzi. Okay, got a ship coming out. Make sure we get this other ship. That was the whole point. Alrighty, and we've got 2 new capital ships, 2 new flagships to join the war efforts. Let's go ahead and send them out. Will it make the difference? Unclear, we'll see. We will find out. But we should probably wait for them to hit the front lines before we make another move. Alright, so you guys are ready to go. You guys are going to need a lot of defending. I don't think we need a 5 stack of these guys, or at least a 4. We'll see. We will see. I think you're okay there for now. Probably would like to kill this thing. We have annexed planet Lilar from the Korath clans. Excellent. We're finding our treasury stretched thin due to recent internal incidents. We would appreciate it if you could give us 156 credits to help fund this year's budget. Of course, may we continue to work together for the benefit of both of our civilizations. They've come to us begging. We'll say yes. Make sure we maintain good relations while we are at war. We would like to get some experience on our flagship. We'll fly you over here and take this fight. Won't be good for much XP, but it'll be good for some. In fact, we got a level out of that. Very good. Ooh. We could go beam attack and antimatter warhead. Unfortunately, we are in an Illyrium and antimatter debt, which I don't love. We're going to hold on to this level until we have some Illyrium. I suppose we could just buy. What's the cost of antimatter on the market? 67. And Illyrium? 63. We'll buy up some Illyrium. Not too much, but just enough to get us this level to get the Illyrium cell, giving us +2 to our beam attacks. Beautiful. Okay. Back on Lilar, we have actually retaken this planet that was captured, and the Korath have kindly left us a free governor, which I love. This is very good. Approval rating here is not too bad at all. And this planet does research and manufacturing fairly well. So let's go ahead and get some research down and some manufacturing. We'll start off with manufacturing a supply depot, planetary generator, and that will give this, turn this into a nice manufacturing district, although that's a +3. What if we were to put this here, a +2, but then these tiles get kind of all boosted as well? So let's do that instead. And that'll be you for the next few turns. Fly you back into formation. Excellent. I'm a little bit scared for these ships. I'm a little bit scared. We'll wait. We'll wait on that. I think what we'll need to do is sort of clear a path first. Hey! Welcome, Terran Resistance. So you are the Drath. Rumors have reached us of your kind. We will soon see whether you are a friend or an enemy. We're friends. Super friends. There's Avenger missile system giving us access to the M4 Avenger missile, which delivers a nuclear payload. And some new ship designs to go along with it. Let's choose a new tech. Directed energy weapons for 2 could be good. Increased movement for our ships is not a bad idea either. Where does hyperdrive optimization lead us? Hyperdrive optimization. We would really like something like artificial gravity, honestly, which gives us extra logistics and movement, and then will lead on to more logistics and ship range. We want that logistics so we can create bigger stacks of fleets. So I think we're going to stop off for artificial gravity. That's 2 turns. So it gives us the same movement, but carries us in the direction that we want, and some extra logistics to play around with. Oh, this planet's looking so good. Alright, we are cranking out a respectable amount of research. I do think we would like this control per month. And to that end, we are going to remove this penumbral beacon tile. We'll put down the coordination beacon right there as soon as that has finished. That'll give us some extra control per month to play around with, as well as the extra influence growth, and that's going to help us out quite a lot. Our ships are just holding formation until all of our units are finally set and ready to go. Korath allowing. We do have some ships coming in from the back, and that is a frigate. There's one right here, a bomber. Let's intercept before these guys cause us any problems. Also have a fighter just chilling out over this way. That is fortunate. Now it says we will lose this fight. Our fighter not up to the task of fighting this bomber. So let's redirect. We might lose this fighter actually. Picked up on that a little bit too late. This frigate over here is dangerous. Alright, so these are our capital, our ships. We would like to split these up if possible. We'll send one here, one here. We'll divide these among the fleets. A little bit of fleet juggling will happen. We're going to need space for how much? Only 2 logistics. Fine. We do something like this. Here are 2 logistics. Something like this. Okay. You guys are ready to fight. You guys are ready to fight. You guys must stay alive at all costs. And we can sort of maybe intercept some dudes with these guys. Soften the bomber up and take him out. We take no damage. We'll fly adjacent to this guy, and then our ship back here can link. Can the 2 of you take this out? Yes, we will lose a ship, but they do lose somebody. I think that's worth it. Yeah, we lost the ship, but we kept the cruiser. That's important to me. I'm actually going to leave this cruiser here to maybe intercept any other ships coming out. Put you to repair. And this thug guy has a movement of 10. Can't quite reach our fleet, and we can intercept wherever he goes, so that's good. We'll leave him right there. Scout forward a little bit. I think it's time we begin the push. Let's go ahead and plant our military starbase. Right there, I think. Military starbase constructed. Give ourselves some starbase defenses. And advanced defenses. And you guys can just chill right here for now. I'm going to need you to screen while he's making this maneuver. Beautiful. Martin 1, continue to just crank out fighters for now. And we will rally you to this new point. Excellent. Things are going okay. And every turn I will be checking to see if there are new trade options for us. Open borders, for example, with these guys. That'll get us a little bit of cash. And start improving our diplomacy. That will do. We do have a new cultural progression that we can do if we would like to go down the individualism. But I think we're done with individualism. What I would like to build are Terra Stars. I haven't built any, which would mean we'd need to go all the way down the nihilism path. And not a lot of our people are that on board with being nihilistic. So it's going to take us a lot of time to get there. I'm not even sure if we can. But three free supply ships and 10 income on all of our worlds would be very nice. There's some good stuff to pick up as we go down this path. We will continue to store up our culture points. See if we can take events that'll maybe increase our nihilism, give us a bigger bonus, etc, etc. Excellent. There's artificial gravity giving us some extra logistics. We would like energy deflection theory. That's going to give us shield generators. That makes our ships way more survivable. Because at the moment, I mean, we do have shield strength. So honestly, I'm not entirely sure what shield generators are and what they do for us. +5 to shield strength. Well, it's pretty good. I don't know if we need it though, now that I'm thinking about it. Orbital manufacturing is something. We would still like to get espionage and then move on to trade pacts so that we can get up things like research treaties. And I think that is a priority. Plus it's an extra diplomacy and we can build a Temple of Whispers, which would be quite good. It would require us to divert a little bit from the war efforts. I think it's good. I think it's good. I don't think we're going to have too much problems in this war, but I could be very, 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 very wrong there. Okay, so we're going to leave you. This fleet here is going to get built up. That'll be our reinforcing fleet. You guys are going to live here for now. I'm going to send you to intercept. Quick and easy. We will send our scout forward into Korath territory. Bring all of our fleets forward. We can actually top off our fleets a little bit with these guys. Let's do a goodwill tour to keep our diplomacy up as much as possible. This cruiser's just kind of hanging out in space here, looking to intercept anything coming out of these planets. I don't know if this push is going to work, but we will find out. Excellent. So that has been removed. Let's go ahead and build the coordination beacon right there. That's great. There's possibly a good manufacturing district right there if we would like it. Let's let this finish up first. Okay, we've got some space for ships here. 6 influence to play around with. And as it happens, these guys are 6 logistics. So you guys are straight in and you are now our biggest fleet. Edge forward. Ever so tentatively. Fly you into this space monster. We can't. You guys can get experience. Alright, the move out is happening. Drath, I think you need to create cruisers for us. These are our first run of cruisers. Send you immediately to the front lines. Okay. in position to strike. Okay. Here we have confirmation of the Korath fleet. What are we working with here? We've got some bombers that are generally better than our fighters, it looks like. And we've got this thing. This is a cruiser hull freighter. It has 11 attack, 83 HP, and this is one of their flagships, recruitable flagships. So if we can get this kill, that would be great. The problem is that's not going to be easy to do. We're on a quick battle. He's flown straight in. We're taking a total loss here. We probably lose our flagship. That sort of hurts, but this isn't a flagship that we care too much about. We just got this flagship. And hopefully he can do some damage to this fleet. Alright, evaporated our fleet. There's 2 stacks here. What are you kidding me? Oh my god. We've made a little whoopsie daisies. But on the plus side, we have annexed Planet Martin 2. I think we have stumbled straight into their trap. Total loss, extreme casualties. That's no good. If we can, we would like to fall back into this sphere of influence to fight. So it looks like there's a potential to do some work here. We hit him with missiles. It's a 1 to 4 damage. It's really not that much. Alright. Hit him. Let's fall back over this way. So you can see somewhere here, we should be getting a bonus from our deep space station. It's giving us a +10 to our armor rating. That's actually quite a lot, considering that I think we only have a +1 from our technology. So being in range of your starbases is actually a big deal. It also gives you a little bit of a boost to your attacks, both missile and beam attacks. This is 1 to 6. Beam. Oh my goodness. Hello, 5 to 19. Zap them. Fortunately, they only lost 1 ship, but that's okay. This really hurt a lot. Like, ow. I think our scout and other ship was a little bit too close. Don't like that they were able to get that follow-up attack. We are going to call in a monster right behind this fleet. See if that kind of distracts them. Maybe helps us out a little bit. Reinforcements? Question mark. Let's rally all the ships. If we can take out these 2 ships, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Alright, manufacturing on Martin 1. I don't think there's anything we need here. It does have decent science. We might want to go for something like a planetary mainframe. We'll need Prometheon, which we can afford, I guess. Let's go ahead and buy Prometheon. It's pretty expensive, but there's okay science over here. We might as well do it. That'll be up in 5 turns. We can't take this fight, but maybe we can defend. So let's hang out there. Still need you to wait. I think Martin just needs to crank out for us. Give me the nail. That'll be out in a turn. And instead of these fighters and bombers, start producing us frigates and defenders and things. Should be better. Probably should have been doing that all along. Kolaz, you don't have a lot of military production here, so I'm thinking the best thing you can do for us is probably a freighter. We need to get back to doing some trading. Come on, Corvette. Our people, the Manti Cluster, have a profound connection to water. We wish to explore the depth of your ocean, study its inhabitants, and understand its mysteries. We assure you our intentions are purely scientific. Will you permit us? Yeah, this sounds great. We lose some approval, but we'll keep the murder shrimp happy. Nothing to do here, but wait and see what the AI has in store for us. We do have a flagship hanging out back here. I fear for the life of our commanders. Okay. And they've lost another ship, but they are pretty strong. They've made a beeline to take out our reinforcing fighter. That is okay, I guess. We're gonna have to chase this fleet down and do some work. How I wish I had harpoons. Harpoon missiles, we'd be able to fire missiles out of this base. What the F is that? Oh, that's the thing we spawned? Okay. Yeah, that's a dreadnought. That was a bad play. I regret that decision. On the bright side, he's down to 3 ships here. That's good. We might be able to win this fight. Is this winning now? No casualties, total loss. I don't believe it. Let's hit him with the missiles. Or the lasers. Let's remove some more ships from this equation. This ship is alone. And now I think this is winning. Quick battle. That is a huge win. We took no damage. And now we need to do something about these guys. Cannon Quick. This is also a flagship. We can take that out as well. That would be great. Huge even. 2 to 8 on the missiles. Go. The problem is this thing has a movement speed of 10. And our movement speed is 9 at best. So he's going to be able to just stroll away from us. Probably would like to take out all of our reinforcements as well. So let's redirect some of you guys up to our cruiser. And see if we can mount a defense. Probably move you out of strike range, but you're not. That's okay. These guys will be able to do a little bit of damage to you nerds. And hopefully we're going to win out. It's a big hope. There's the nail. Let's group up over here. What are these guys going to do? They're going to retreat? What is that thing going to do? Are we going to be able to mount an attack? Alright, he's going after our scout. That's good. It does leave him in a bad position. But we do have espionage. The Terrans are giving us 226 credits. That is a huge gift. Thank you, Terrans. I appreciate that. That's very nice. We're going to choose a new tech. We will go for... Directed energy weapons is great, but I really want trade packs as quickly as possible. So we can start doing some research treaties. Feels like this is going to be very losing for us, but maybe we can zap them. Also, we're inside of this radius, so we get a bonus. 2 to 6 on the laser weapons. Let's do that. See if we can shave off some HP from these guys. That's a problem. That was what you call a backfire. That plan has backfired. Fortunately, they're outside of missile range. Not for these guys. I don't particularly like the odds of this ships. They're probably going to die next. So we'll stash them in the shipyard. They should have no option but to fight these guys. These guys are out of range. I can move you here and you should be safe. Okay. Why did I think this was a good idea? Oh my goodness. We'll just leave her alone. It's a her, it's a queen. It's fine. Where are you going? Going after this guy? I thought you were out of range. Oh, it is out of range. They're just firing projectile weapons. That's okay. Return fire. Keep pursuing. I need to deal with this fleet before we do anything else. Sadly, we'll reposition you guys over this way. Ask you to join up with these 2 ships. Sneak the nail. Whoa. Ah, shit. That's no good. Alright, you guys are dead. A little bit of a miss micro there. Okay, so back on Lila, we've got up our 2 production facilities. Productions are looking okay. Do we want a Tower of Endless Night? I don't think so. A trade network? Maybe. We will want a Temple of Whispers. And for that, we're going to need pollen. Do we have pollen on the market? Pollen on the market? We do. We do. Let's buy up 3 pollen. Because we will build that somewhere. Not on this planet. Let's build a shipyard, I guess. We can always use a shipyard. Not a lot of damage, but we might as well. Yeet a missile out there. This has pulled us away from the front lines, but as there's an enormous queen monster on the front lines, I'm very happy to just run away from that. Okay, he's doubling back. That is good. I did not see that there was a lone ship out there, but that's fine. Oh, it was on our base. That's fine. You can kill that, but now you are doomed. On behalf of the Kryn Syndicate, we entreat you to lend us your strength against the formidable Festron. No more wars, please. We're good on the wars. Alright, here we're going to be able to do a lot of damage. Let's position our units. We should be able to slide you guys in here. 1 to 4 attack. 2 to 6 on the missiles. Go for the missiles. Five damage. It's the ship gone. 4 to 13 seems pretty good. Guess we rolled pretty low because we still have ships alive. Hit him with the missiles. Hit him with the missiles. Alright, they're down to 2 ships. No casualties. Total loss is exactly what we're looking for. Wipe them out. We might still lose a ship or 2 in this fight. No, we lost nothing. Beautiful. And now we can continue our push to the front lines. Although there is an enormous creature in the way. We might have to take a scout. That was a disaster. Classic. We, the Festron Hunt, are approaching a significant period in our life cycle, our sacred mating ritual. They want us to round up some criminals. We'll lose approval. Let's have a quick check on our relations before we do this. The Festron are... They're not super upset with us, but if we do that, they will definitely start to decline. And the Festron Hunt are these guys over here. Still a little bit close. Are they scary? They're not that scary. They are a little bit ahead of technology, but their military isn't that great. Are they at war with anybody? They are already in a war. You know what? I am not giving up my people. I refuse. I refuse. Absolutely not. No more mating for you. Christmas is cancelled, folks. We are going to run headlong into a creature. I just know it. I just know it. Planets are under threat. What is this new hell? This is a Korath fleet that we're going to need to divert more resources to deal with. God damn it, Korath. They are like 2 turns away. We're going to have to go. That we are at least possibly 2 turns, maybe 3. God damn it, Korath. Well, we'll have this out in 2 turns. Can we speed this up? 327 credits to speed it up. Let's go ahead and do that. And get out another ranger. We will have to divert. Unfortunately. God damn it, Korath. Leave me alone. Let me assault your front lines. Bugger. Coming for my home world. On the bright side, this only appears to be a flagship and not a very scary one. Backed up by a bunch of invasion ships. We'll park it on the defense and hope that our ships can get there in reasonable amounts of time. I think this fleet will be able to like one-shot any planet that it comes across. A little bit scared about running into that space creature. A little bit of a concern. I think with this cruiser we can just send you to support. Alrighty. On Dratha. Dratha's looking incredible. I would like to increase our research. That will take 8 turns, however. Temple of Whispers is something that I would also like to build. There's possibly a decent Temple of Whispers there. I mean, we get +5 diplomatic income. Not incredible. But I mostly want it for the diplomacy bonus of +1. It does give +3 adjacency to influence. We can't really make use of that anywhere. We'll put it down right there. That'll be fine. Scoot you to the front. It's going to take a long time for this Temple of Whispers. Damn. But get it done we will. We can finally pick up our first point in nihilism. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's be done. That also gives us supply ships that we can use immediately to help speed up production of this. That's just taken 10 turns off. That's very good. Okay, Mountain 1, we have gotten basic infrastructure, a planetary mainframe, which means we can just do science everywhere here. Research districts. All over the shop. Laller, we've got up your basic infrastructure. Trade network could be good. There's techopods here that we can improve. Let's go ahead and get the improvement on the techopod. This also gives us +2 to manufacturing, which is really good. These guys are offering us open borders for Prometheon, for Thulium and credits. We're going to say yes to this because having open borders with them is fine and we can always use the Prometheon. Let's go ahead and accept. See if there's any other treaties, open borders with the Festrons, who have got a crap ton of money. They also will not give us cash. They have got a lot of money. We'll accept that. Here's a cultural treaty. This is great because we can maybe milk it for valuable resources. We'll need modules, but we can maybe use this to stock up on Illyrium and antimatter. Get out of antimatter debt. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll accept this cultural treaty. Another cultural treaty over here. Fantastic. They do have a lot of Illyrium. Let's get more of Illyrium. We're going to use it. Past a certain point, it's just like not worth it. So let's get 16 Illyrium. How much Promethean will you guys give us? 19. Antimatter. Find the sweet spot. 10 antimatter and some credits. Guess we can get some Durantium as well. This is acceptable. This offer makes you sad. Alright, just give me one of these. And that is quite good for just a cultural treaty, which gives both of us 25 influence per month. But seeing as we are getting more cultural treaties than they are, I'm going to assume that we are getting the better end of this deal. Accept. Cultural treaty with these guys. Yeah, give me modules. Take 6 modules. We don't need anything else. We'll take whatever cash you're offering, and that'll be good enough for you. Open borders. Yes. And a cultural treaty over here as well. We'll take some Promethean. These guys don't have a lot to offer. A Helios. A tech pod. Whatever cash you're given. They have 50-something ships. Lots of constructors, miners, frigates, cruisers. Okay. Have a quick check on their tech. They've got Gauss cannons, particle beams. They're paranoid. But they don't have a lot in the way of defenses. Who cares when you've got that kind of attack, right? 12.5 on a beam attack. Okay, we'll accept this cultural treaty. Thank you for offering us your better deal. Beautiful. You guys are at war. Cultural treaty over here. Antimatter. I'm happy to have lots of this stuff. We can always sell it off on the market for cash. Promethean we always would like for upgrades. Modules are in very high demand. In fact, let's get rid of the antimatter and take modules instead. I think modules higher value for us. Offer is not acceptable. We will take 11 modules. That should be good enough. Accept. Open borders with the humans. I'll just accept that. Open borders with the eyeballs. Accept that. Okay. That was extremely profitable for us. Very good round of trading, sorting out a lot of our issues. We've topped up on our modules. We've got tons of Illyrium for upgrades to our ships and antimatters. Upgrade our weapons. We're looking okay. We're looking A-okay. And back on the Lilar shipyard, we'll probably just put out supply ships and send those to our planet to finish the Temple of Whispers. And I think this is as good a place as any to call it. What we have right now is a very, very, very dangerous situation where we have this fleet coming in to capture our worlds. It's not particularly imposing, but it can do a lot of damage before we manage to clean it up. On the front lines, somewhere lurking over here, there is a Dreadnought Queen alien. A little bit of a backfired plan there, but that's okay. Once we have wrapped this up, we will be on track to continue the war. So hopefully you're going to be joining us for that one. So thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll see you. Bye.